Hey, thanks for stopping by. So the question is, how can I improve my website to further my business? It's a great question and we hear it all the time. I'm just going to take you through some steps to revamp your website with some ideas about how to reconfigure your homepage to make it the most effective as possible. We all know from surfing on the internet that if the homepage doesn't grab you right away, it's very easy to hit that back button and go on to one of the competition. So we want to make sure that your website becomes sticky. What does sticky mean? Sticky means that people will hang out at your website and explore all the wonderful things that you have to tell them. In that process, we can give them ways to interact with us and also snag some contact information. So let's talk about some of those steps that we can make a website sticky. The first thing is you have to have an empathetic photo. Too many times people have photos on their website of their building or of the staff. And those are all nice things, but they don't really help the visitor empathize with the problem that they have. Because we all know when you can solve someone's problems, they'll be willing to write you a check for that, and that's what it's all about from a sales perspective. So, let's start with an empathetic photo. We just did a project where the website was redesigned that was focusing on nurses. So we had a revolving set of photos that came through with 30 to 50-year-old male and female nurses, all with very strong headlines, which is the next component. The headline should be very, very empathetic also. Where can I find a nursing management system that will help me organize my staffing? That was the product that we worked on. So you can see how a nurse with a strong headline like that saying, "Who can help me?" immediately the visitor says, "Hey, that's just like me," and it forces them to read on. The next thing you want to do is include some of the remarkable things that your company does. Whether you have quick turnaround time or a unique methodology that helps people in a way different than the competition, you want to highlight that on your website and enable them to click through to a secondary page where they can get more information on this remarkable service that you offer. The next thing is testimonials. Heck, Square 2 Marketing can tell you that we're the greatest marketing firm around, but if your buddy tells you that we're the greatest marketing firm, it's a lot more valid because it's coming from a third party. Well, you should sprinkle testimonials not on your homepage, but throughout your entire website. Let people feel that other people feel the same way they do, and they've been helped by your company, and it'll just grease the sales wheels just a little bit more. Another component that you want is a low risk and no risk offer. The difference between the two is very simple. No risk is something that they could download at 2 o'clock in the morning, a free tip guide, a white paper, a sheet with some information on it, in exchange for their contact information. For example, a moving company might give a free packing prep guide for someone who's interested in moving. Well, obviously that's not light reading. Anybody who's really serious about a move might be interested in a packing prep guide, and that's how you build your prospect database. Take all those contacts that you collected on your website and put them into your prospect database and keep marketing to them too. Now, a low-risk offer is a little bit more intimate with the relationship with the prospect and you. That might be the free consultation or a free workshop or a free webinar, something along those lines. But you want to make sure you feature ways right on the homepage that people can start getting involved with your company. Your logo and your contact information should be very evident, but they should be downplayed because people, of course, want to see a company that looks professional, but they really don't care about your logo as much as they care about how can you help them solve their problem at a reasonable price. Finally, I think the last thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that every bit of information on your website talks about them, not about you. Those prospects want to know that you understand their problems and you have the solutions to cure them. So, once again, using all these techniques to refresh your home page should increase the response you get when people visit your website and drive additional business. For more information on this and to hear podcasts and other information that you can read and listen to, go to square2marketing.com. Talk to you soon.